All right, Taurus, here we go. It's Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for March 2023. Oh boy. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what, technically, as with all readings, this reading is timeless, but this is the energy of March. Here's my pre-shuffle. I got Seven of Pentacles crossed by Temperance. I got somebody here who's doing a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking. It is about you. It's about themselves. I would like to say it's somebody coming to their senses. It might be. But it's somebody doing a lot of contemplating here. There's a lot of angel energy around this. A lot of truth. Right? Truth finds us from the ether. And there it is. It's the high priest. It's what? The high priest. Right? The high priest in this deck. It's the Hierophant. There it is. Truth, finding them from the ether, making them think. March is a month where truth finds you. You don't have to find it. It's coming from the depths of the universe. It is causing somebody to make a decision here, or at least think about a decision they made, because I've got someone here who's equally as likely to come towards you as they are to run away with the Knight of Wands. In and out energy. But I will tell you, bookending the Seven of Pentacles is this Knight of Cups. They are what they're thinking about a lot about. That's why I said a lot of it is about you. It's what they had or could have had with you. And it's right there with that Knight of Cups bookending the Seven of Pentacles. All right. I don't see equally as likely to run away or do nothing as they are to come towards you. But if nothing else, there's a lot of truth in March coming from the ether. It's just coming in. It's causing even the most stubborn runners to do some thinking. No doubt about it. Let's see where we go. Give me a reading here, universe. Let's do, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus from March 2023. This first card out's before the cut. As you know, it's why the fuck are we here? So why are we here, Taurus? Boom. All that thinking. The cut cards back up the pre-shuffle. All that thinking. It's called, again, that Two of Pentacles. It's almost forcing a decision or making somebody think that they maybe need to make one. But all that stuff they're thinking about is coming down. It's crashing down on their head. It's making them realize that maybe they're not happy. Maybe their ego gets in the way. Maybe it's a past issue that gets in the way. I don't know. There is an urge to try again. The Tower here represents that. You know, building things on solid foundation for a change. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where we go. What comes after the cut? Here it is. Yeah, it's the Four of Pentacles. Equally as likely to come to. Just the cut card should back up the pre-shuffle. It does. Four of Pentacles holding back, holding on to whatever they can. You got a pentacle over the heart here, holding on to whatever they can that makes them feel better. I don't think they like what they're thinking. I think there's a lot of love here. Even if this is someone who you were with and they left you, I still think there's a lot of love here. Doesn't matter whether they just ran or you were with them. It makes no difference. Somebody here is clinging to what makes them feel comfortable. Okay? That's an easy way I can put it. And it's kind of backfiring on them with the Tower. It's kind of falling on their head a little bit because there is a lot of feelings in play. All right. Let's go. Let's do a reading. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Taurus for March 2023, universe. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. And that's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. And there's the Hermit. There's that soul. The truth coming from the depths of the ether is the overall energy here. The Hermit. That light lit up. What's fueling that? The King of Swords. It is. I saw this in the Aries reading too, which is the reading I did just before you. Again, you're all connected. You're all part of a cycle. So I'm just doing a big all signs reading. Just one reading for each sign instead of one card for each sign. Yeah, they don't like what they see. There's an urge to just make it go away, but it's probably not going to go away, is the realization that they're having. Either way, there's a lot of truth coming to this person about themselves on a high level. This is my King of Truth, you know, holding Archangel Michael's sword of truth, Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end, see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's go. Energy around your connection. It's a very interesting reading here. The Magician. Whoa. And I knocked my little foam pad off there. All right. There's a lot of illusion and delusion floating around. Magicians work with misdirection a lot. There's a lot of misdirection. Again, like I said, they're trying, what I said about that King of Swords over here, right? They're trying not to, they'd love to cut it out. They're trying not to feel this, but they are. I want to say this is a quick change or an alchemy energy, led into gold, transformation. It's possible. But the Magician is the next step after the Fool. It's kind of where somebody realizes what they want to do, realize they have all the tools they need, right? I hate that, but it is true, and moves forward. We're going to have to clarify. We're going to have to see where we go. This is encouraging a little bit. All right. I just, I read energy. I don't care about the cards. The cards just kind of back me up, and I kind of know what's here. The pre-shuffle kind of said it, but we'll see. We'll see. How are they behaving in the 3D? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Again, there's that clinging to those pentacles, giving to things that they feel comfortable giving. They don't feel comfortable coming back your way and saying, I got it wrong, the grass wasn't greener on the other side, can we try again? They don't feel comfortable with that, but they do feel comfortable in whatever makes them feel comfortable, which is pentacle related, practical related, building a new life, setting up a new apartment, setting up a new place, work, anything along those lines. There's a lot of stuff coming up for people to look at, and they can distract themselves from it. There's always free will in play. Soul energy, bookend in the Magician. Ace of Pentacles. There's that pentacle again. Again, somebody is trying to build a new beginning without you, and it's not working. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real simple. Somebody's trying to build a new life, build a new beginning, put what happened between you two, whatever it was, behind them, and it's not working. It's all smoke and mirrors, thinly veiled. All right? Your connection is very important. It's very strong. These connections are being highlighted in the month of March. That's what a lot of those truths are, and that's what the pre-shuffles told us as well. Hidden energy, message from the universe. It's red with the Magician, technically. Four Swords, yeah. Again, they're trying to hide it. They're trying to just misdirect and again, they're just trying to hide it. It's not working, though. I don't believe it is. I don't believe this energy. And I don't believe this energy here. Okay? I know they're clinging to what they're comfortable with, because there's some uncomfortable truths mixed in. Truth usually is. Truth is hard. It's hard to digest sometimes. It is. It's just, lies are really easy. We can lie to ourselves all day long. Hey, I'm happy. I'm great. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it's easy to believe. You could make up all kinds of lies around lies to make you believe lies. But you can't make up truths around truth. And the thing is, it's real easy to spot. Generally speaking, there's no absolutes, but generally speaking, truth will never try to convince you of it. Lies, continually you have to convince yourself of that, or there's other things around it that will support it. But those are lies, and they kind of feed. Negative energy feeds itself. Positive energy is positive energy. Truth is truth. You don't need to convince. And this person here is trying to misdirect kind of energy here. What's the potential final outcome? It's red with the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Again, it's all that truth. It's all about truth. All these readings are going to be about truth, truth, truth. Coming in, finding us. And everybody's person is going to do something different with that truth. Somebody here is trying to misdirect, trying to hide it. At the end of the day, there's some sort of reconciliation energy around this. Based on the pre-shuffle, I would guess they reconcile with themselves more than they reconcile with you. But I don't know. We're going to clarify. I've got the Light Seer deck here. Randomly at the bottom is 8 Wands. So I can't discount that energy that's just randomly there. All right, tell me about the Magician. Let's clarify. Let's do it. It can only get better from here. It can't get, either the clarifiers back up the base reading and it stays the same, or there's some sort of improvement here. We go a little deeper, about 3 layers of energy deeper, generally, from my clarifying cards. So we'll see. Tell me about the Magician, universe. Why is the Magician here? Why? Justice. It's misdirect. Again, the Magician energy feels like misdirection. Okay? Again, somebody trying to convince themselves that they're happy when really what they know. That's why I said this wasn't working. I don't believe this. Building a new life. Trying to, just focus on a solid new beginning away from this connection. That's not happening. It's not working. The connection, the energy of the connection, this person knows your connection would make them happy. They know that they got it wrong. They know that the grass wasn't greener on the other side with justice there. Also, it could indicate somebody who you were once married to or in a relationship with. It also tells me that you're still together or already together, one or the other, in the 5D. All right? You guys are already together. And that's why this isn't working. That's why you can't just smoke and mirrors it away and stick with what you're comfortable with. It's about growth. Each side's individual journey is in some way, usually different, equal and opposite reaction, typically, about growth. All right? That's why these connections come in. That's why everybody's watching tarot readings. You're trying to grow, trying to figure out why did it happen. Well, I've told you many times on your side why it happened. They refuse to, it's a sort of a none so blind as those who will not see kind of energy for them with this Magician here. What's on top? See? Come on. Look, see? 7 swords. Sneaky deaky. Trying to hide it. Trying to brush it away. Trying to run away from it. Trying not to look at it. Right? Again, it's just, cards are just here to back me up. Why is the 7 swords here? Temperance. Because truth is coming that they don't want to hear. The energy, the flow of energy that's coming in from the ether. Right? This is from the ether. This is a major arcana. It's 5D. It's Archangel Michael energy. And here's his sword right here in the final outcome. All this truth that's coming in, they just want to kind of pretend it's not there. And you can't. You can't pretend the truth isn't there with lies. Even people who, and a lot of people do, even people who lie to themselves and lie to themselves have a breaking point at some time, a tower moment. And we're here because this person, because of the tower, right? The card before the cut, the tower. We're here because this person's about to reach their breaking point. You can't hide from this. This truth is very powerful. This is a very powerful card. It's a major arcana. It's temperance. Arguably, based on what I tell you, and I think it's true, it's probably the most important life lesson in the major arcana. And it's trying to, they're trying to, all this truth is coming in, and they're using little wimpy 7 of Swords, mild devil energy to try to get rid of it. It's not going to work. So, a lot of truth coming to this person about how they feel about you, about why you matter, about all of that, about why they an asshole. All that stuff is here. Tell me about 6 Pentacles, why they ran, stuff they never dealt with, why they want to stick with what's comfortable for them, even though it's not working, apparently. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? I got a card that flew out on the floor. That'll be our top card on top of it. I'll grab it in a second. I haven't looked at it. It fell face down. All right. Crossing energy, it's back. The 8 of Wands. Forward, rather than move forward, they're sticking with what the environmental energy is urging them to reach out to you. I can phrase it that way. Urging them to move forward, to try something new. Okay? Instead of just giving to what you're used to, try something new. The environmental energy is pushing them forward. This person's trying to run away from that. And in the process, 5 Pentacles. That's the one that fell on the floor. It's right there. It's 5 Pentacles. Just look at the person on the card. They're leaving themselves out in the cold by not following the energy. And it's the number one thing I teach you all about energy. Right? It's the secret. My friends all call it Steve's luck. Oh, Steve, he got the best luck. All this stuff happens to him and all this stuff, cool this and cool. It's not luck. I just figured out a long fucking time ago, probably about 7th or 8th grade in school, that if I just flow with the energy, I'm all right. And that's all I do. And this person here is behaving like most of the public, 99.999% of it, going against the flow of energy. And it's causing them a problem right here. They're leaving themselves out in the cold. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? See? The Moon. They're leaving themselves out in the cold because they're pushing it back. They're not flowing with the energy. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid to feel instead of just sticking with what they know, which is Pentacles here. It could be summed up as an ego problem. It's all ego-based energy and not enough soul. Yet our overall energy is the soul. So let's take a look here. I said this Ace of Pentacles was full of shit. I mean it, because this card bookends all of these, and that's full of shit. So it's not working. This whole I'm building a new solid foundation. I'm a soul of Pentacles, right? What's that? Blondie got that song Heart of Glass, right? This person's gonna change the lyrics to Blondie's song. It's gonna be Soul of Pentacle, right? All right, Soul of Pentacle, huh? I don't believe it. I don't buy it. It's misdirection with that magician. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Unreal. Unreal. Let's take a look. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, universe. Yeah. Soul of Pentacle, my ass. It's crossed by the Ace of Cups. Again, holding it back. We can't discount the tower that came before the cut. There's a tower. It's all falling on their head. This cup is leaking like a sieve. All right? This is what belongs in the soul, but it belongs flowing, not trapped in a cup covered in cellophane and stuck in the back of the fridge like Jell-O you're waiting to come to the ability to eat. You know, it's not that. It's right here. It should be flowing. And it is starting to flow. What's on top? Yeah, 8 of Cups. A cup card. 8 cups. This person here, the soul is urging them to walk toward the sun, to walk toward 9 cups. Again, they're putting up a resistance. And they're making excuses. Well, I'm comfortable doing this. I'm comfortable living this way. I'm building a new life. That happened in the past. I can't fix it. I'm going to move forward. But the energy is telling them they can fix it. Or at least fix it within themselves, or fix it for the individuals. In other words, by apologizing to you or explaining something. That right there is healing energy. Why is the 8 cups here? 8 pentacles. Again, it's more pentacles. More pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. This person here, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups toward 9 cups. And this person here just wants to stick with what they know. But you can't transfer that energy. Primary energy flow is 5D to 3D. What this person's trying to do is take 3D energy in the real world and push it to the 5D. It's not happening. It's not good. I mean, it does flow that way, but it's not the primary flow. And the primary flow is that 8 of Wands there that's trying to push them forward to try something new, which is, I don't know, maybe not sneak away, maybe say how you feel, maybe not put up a bunch of smoke and mirrors. All right. And a lot of truths are coming in, and that main truth that's coming in is about that Ace of Cups and about this 8 of Cups. All right, tell me about the 4 Swords. Let's talk to the universe here. 4 Swords, huh? It's an energy of doing nothing. Sometimes this is healing. Sometimes it's shutting down the brain and the soul takes over. It can mean a lot of things. It's a bit like the 7 of Wands, which has a lot of different meanings. It can also be just crickets chirping, right? That's what's going on there. Tell me about the 4 of Swords. Why'd you give me the 4 of Swords, universe? Why? Okay, all right. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay. Our overall energy is the Hermit. The overall energy of the message from the universe is the Hermit. It's calling me back to this, which had a King of Swords crossing it. You might recall, I think he's still there. There he is. King of Swords, my King of Truth. This is red with the truth that's coming up here. These cards are red with these. It's again, they know. It's just plain and simple. They'd love to just make it all go away and sneak away. And the universe is like they're doing nothing. It's like the universe is frustrated here. The energy around your person is becoming unstable. It's becoming, and I say the universe is frustrated. It's not a person that gets frustrated. It's energy. And when you move against the energy, you create a friction within the energy. And that friction reads as, it makes it unstable. It reads as irritated. So when I say the universe is getting irritated with this person, they're creating actual energetic friction by not moving with the flow of energy. All right? When the flow of energy is, yeah, and I accidentally leave a King of Cups, which would be the top card, which would go right there, the one I was about to pull. And that King of Cups goes directly, not only is it Four of Swords, they're afraid to be vulnerable, afraid to open up because it's something new, red with the Seven of Swords, they'd like to sneak away from it. But it tells me also, because I accidentally left it there, it's red with the Hermit. They'd also like to open up. See what I'm saying? It backs up the pre-shuffle a little bit in that they're just as likely to come towards you as they are to run away. And sure enough, in the energy of your connection, we get the runaway from the truth, but they're also likely to also know that they want to give. Okay, so they might give, they might run away. Again, it's just so much friction here in the energy. They're creating so much heat. Why is the King of Cups here? This is why. Because, again, what did I just say? What did I say? Rewind. Why am I your second favorite? Look at what I pulled. The two, it is so much heat and friction. It's confusion. It's because of their round and round. They're afraid to be vulnerable because it's different, so they want to run away. But at the same time, this King of Cups was red with the Hermit. They also want to give round and round and round, creating friction, creating confusion, creating heat, creating an energy where I read it as the universe is irritated with them, and they read it as confusion. They read it as a tower moment, as it all falling on their head. Her ass is on the front. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing that. Okay, it's the end result here is truth. Again, truth, the universe ramming it right up their ass. Archangel Michael's sword of truth right here. Final outcome, it reads as a reconciliation energy. Now, I think it might be a reconciliation within themselves because of the tower. I don't know if this results in communication to you about their feelings. But I do think somebody's going to have this energy, whoever this energy belongs to, is about to have a very difficult march. It's a march of some serious realizations about themselves. And they can try to misdirect and smoke and mirrors it away, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It will not work. Ace of Cups just tried to fly out as I was talking, by the way. All right, here we go. Yeah. I said, rewind. They know likey this. They don't like it. That's why they try to push it away and run from it. There you go. There's their picture. Forget that it's a Five of Swords, although I'll talk about that in a moment. Just look at the picture. That's all you need to do. They wish it would go away. That's you in the background. Hey, I'm over here. Tell me how you feel. Give me a fucking apology, asshole. And they're like, oh, I can't hear them. I can't hear them. But he can. He wouldn't have, if he couldn't hear you, if that wasn't a lie, he wouldn't have his head in his hands, right? It's a he on the card. Your person can be a female. It doesn't matter. Five of Swords. I've given you the meaning. I mean, it means short-sighted. It means, again, false victories and things like that. They're full of crap. They hear this energy. They hear this truth. This truth. They're pretending not to. Pretending they don't, but they do. Pretending they don't, but they do. All right? That's why the magician's here, I think, on a high level. Because magicians do what? They do tricks, don't they? Yeah. Well, tricks are for kids. We learned that from cereal commercials. Right? What's on top here? Look at that. Again, it comes back. It was crossing here. These cards are red with these cards. 8 wands now here. There it is. The truth is pushing them forward. This person here is pretending that they can't hear you or see you or feel you. They wish they didn't have to. I'm just going to stick with what I know. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Try to push it back. It's not working. In fact, the more they push it back, the more sad they get. All right, the more fear of missing out energy builds and builds and builds. That's why I feel a reconciliation energy here. Now, this is communication, but it's in the wrong spot. It's communication with themselves. I think this is your person in this respect, and I think she having a long talk with herself out there. Male or female, it's a she on the card. I assume it's a she. Maybe your person likes to wear little shoes like that. I don't know, flats. Do they wear women's flats, your person, if they're a dude? Maybe. I don't know. Why is the 8 of Wands here? There's our Knight of Wands again from the pre-shuffle. From another deck, there it is. My in and out. It's a lot of emotional immaturity here, and I'm going to tell you why. This card is why the 8 of Wands is here. It's trying to move them away from this. This is my party girl's older sister. The party girl in the light seer is the Page of Wands, right? This is her older sister still going to parties she shouldn't have been going to for 20 years now. Too old, getting a little long in the tooth to be partying with the college freshmen, okay? Getting a little long in the tooth for that. But again, they keep pushing it down. The emotional immaturity, this is red with the moon, just pushing it back and carpet sweeping it and trying to forget about it. They're not going to be able to ignore it. It's very clear with the Five of Swords. They could false victory themselves all they want, but as they do, the fear of missing out energy grows. So again, I reiterate, with the final outcome, ties directly to the pre-shuffle, where I said there's a chance they'll reach out and there's a chance they'll run away. The universe gave us a final outcome from another deck that says exactly the same thing. But either way, within themselves, they're going to learn something. There's a reconciliation energy, Ace of Swords. All that truth coming in is going to teach this person a lesson about themselves. And that's fine. That may lead to someone actually coming forward later and at least giving you the apology that you deserve for all this. Because I know in the Taurus angle, you really do deserve one, a good number of you. Okay? Let's pull 3 cards from the universe, see what else it wants to tell you. That's your reading. I mean, it is what it is. The whole reading here backed up the pre-shuffle, and the cut cards backed it up. That tower, though, before the cut's very important to understand. They can't ignore this. It's falling on their head. All right? This person has some past issues they haven't dealt with. I can feel those. You don't know everything about a person and what they've been through as a child and stuff like that. It takes therapists months to get that out of someone. You don't get it out of them just from banging them a few times. You don't even get it out of them if you were married to them for a decade. It takes a long time, all right? Because people suppress. This person's suppressing a lot, way beyond you, okay? Whoever this person is, definitely suppressing a lot. Let's go here, universe. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell Taurus before we go? What else you want to tell Taurus? All right, 3 cards from the bottom. 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups crossing the Page of Pentacles. They're likely to leave you on. They're likely to stay on shore and spy you. They're likely to leave you in dreamland. All right, this person needs to. The universe basically saying here, don't be disappointed with this reading if you're waiting for communication. You might get it. But I think for most of you, they're going to try to sneaky deaky away from it and smoke and mirrors all these truths that are coming in for them to look at. Because it's hard. It's difficult. And of course, my coffee house guy, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, I mean, that was crossing here in your final outcome. I call him my coffee house guy. He just wants to beg. He don't want to go get a job and put in the work. Just wants to beg for money outside so he can get his coffee. He gets what he needs, right? Well, this person here, they keep you in the dreamland, and as they do that, they're gonna learn, they're gonna process. That's gonna build. It's saying that fear of missing out energy grows and grows and grows. It puts in the month of March. They're right on the edge of coming towards you. They're right on the edge of it. They always are. It depends. And the reason it depends, where some of them will reach out and some of them will run away, it depends on your specific person. There's thousands of people watching this reading. You're not all dealing with the same person. Some of you, your person has major issues. Almost reads like PTSD to me. Okay? And that doesn't just have to come from them being in the military or something. It can, but it doesn't have to. It can come from childhood shit that happened to them, all kinds of stuff. Others of you, it's much more mild with this person. They're just afraid to be vulnerable. You might actually hear from someone. But if it's something more major than that, if it's someone who you were with and they left you for something else because they just had some kind of crisis of faith within themselves, they're reconciling that. But you'll probably pick up on their dream energy. Okay, just allow the month to play out. You got truths coming your way too. So we'll focus on you. Let them focus on them. I don't see any way this person, whoever your person is, can ignore the truths that are coming in. They're not going to be able to sneaky deaky away. This card is very important to note with all this smoke and mirrors and sneaking away, that this card is far more powerful than this card. Okay, this is their urge to come away, to run away. And this is the truth that's coming in. It's far more powerful. So they're forced to look at it, just like I told you about that Five of Swords that's crossing the final outcome. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I truly do. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.